Okay, hello everybody, welcome. How are you doing? No need to answer because this isn't a live stream. But hello, we are back in the city of Wellsville. I totally forgot what it was because I just used the default name. We are back and we are doing great. This person is appalled how bad healthcare is. Is the healthcare bad? It's been a little while since I did the first episode, so I really don't remember much. But I know I have a lot of healthcare availability, so that seems like to be a new problem. We had the problem with, to be honest, this town is more dense than I sort of wanted immediately. It's unwanted. I was actually kind of wanting it to be a little bit less dense, but that's kind of the way the game wanted to do it. And they've done this incredibly cookie cutter row houses, which look terrible. I am unsure why the game is that way, but we'll do our best. Trying not to be too negative on the game, but there are already a few problems that I really feel like shouldn't be the case. We're going to build this up here. I would like actually delete that, and then put in some housing here. Is that going to work? I don't think those are actually painted, which would be annoying if that was the case. Is there a way to change the zoning? So I'd like houses to be over there. I suppose not. What I'm going to have to do is start building houses that aren't the same height. I have to start building a zoning where some of it's like that and some of it's like that, and then we get different houses based on what is being zoned. Because right now this look here is kind of just looking not great for us. So let's actually do a few like this, where we get rid of that and then get rid of some of those, and then that can create some variable length housing, which we may do in the future again, or not. So I'll delete those, and then they can rebuild, and then they'll rebuild as they rebuild, but a little bit more variety of look, because this looks kind of bad right now. They all come with like a fence, so I can't really create bigger lots with a bit more space, because that way they'll still be fenced in, and then there'll just be empty space in between. So they won't really look like they have like big bits of land like I would want them to, but I'm just going to have to deal with that for now. So when I came in last time, wow, there's a lot of tweets coming along, a lot of chirps happening along at any time. Plenty of free time, balmy weather, all good things are here. Last time I unlocked farming. I think we can get some farms out here, because I think that will kind of lean into the small town vibes that we're going for. We also followed a person. What is Alexander Reese doing? Oh, Alexander Reese met someone special, and he is so happy. That's really good to hear. Where are you, Alexander Reese? Can I click on you to see? You are in your house. You've got this cool little apartment here, got a little backyard. I hope you do cool stuff. I'm really hoping that you carry this entire series with your antics, because I am not particularly charismatic, but that's fine. It's not like I'm here for the YouTube fame anyway. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I want to do? I want to get rid of this, because this is dumb. I don't like it. I don't like that this disappears off into the ocean, because I don't feel like having a intercontinental interstate is really exactly the look I'm going for. And even if I pretend it's going up there, that's really dumb. I also think this is some small islands. You know, this is going to be like a tourist town. This is going to be a little out of the way area. This is not a through highway for an interstate. And I had this problem with the first series, and as in Sea Skylines 1, but now the fact that they still have this in this one is, I guess, stupid if you ask me. Why is it that we have to always start with big interstate highway running through the city with a big interchange? I picked this one just because it was a small interchange. Even so, this isn't really the look I want to start my particular town in. I don't really get a choice for it. So you know what I'm going to do? I am going to attempt to just delete this entire thing. This whole thing is getting deleted, and I will delete it further on as we go. Maybe delete this. I think I might do that. I'm going to be making some changes here immediately. Delete all of this stuff. It's not the look that I'm going for. Delete. The click and drag kind of works a bit weird, but it's fine. We'll do this, and then immediately turn this into just a 4-lane, please. Just do it like up to there and up to there. And then we will do a 2-lane road from there to there. Although actually we'll upgrade that one to 4 lanes. It's a bit weird looking, to be fair, but that should work fine. And then we don't have highways yet, but we can just put that in to there, to there, and that creates a bit of a funky looking interchange there, but it does work better than CS2 1. Although I don't know why it continues to do this. It really should be there, if anything. I don't want you doing that, to be honest. I really wish you wouldn't. And there is no need for there to be lights. Can I change that? I'm gonna have to make that a roundabout. Like a roundabout entrance into the city, so they can do a U-turn if they want. That makes sense. I mean, US you wouldn't really normally do a roundabout anywhere, the US, but that does actually kind of make sense for a small town to just have like a ending in a roundabout. You know, if you're doing a smart build, you know, if you're American, you just do it as a highway stop sign or something. But either way, I'm not too mad about that, and I'll actually be able to use that to break off from there and a few little connections in here. Oh, okay, so created a drop down. That's not really how I would have done that, but that's fine. I like that they've created these walls here. That's actually pretty cool. I thought that would be like an option where if I were to like change that into a different kind of elevator, can I do that? I don't think so. I guess now I thought that the cut in the wall, I thought that would be an option. Like you can change how you want the terrain to act. I guess it's just automatic, which is a bit annoying, but that does look cool. So I'm glad that is in the game from default, the fact that we can just create retaining walls, because man, working with elevation in CS Skylines 1 is always a pain. I don't think it's exactly going to get resolved, but at least knowing that is an option is good, although it's, let me see through the world here, so that's a bit odd. Can I like upgrade that to something? So I think it's just going to be a bit sketchy. I don't know what I do. I'm going to delete that again, and I definitely need to just delete that and do it again from scratch. What are you doing? There. Okay, that's what I wanted. That looks way better. There was really no need for those retaining walls, so I don't know what I clicked, but that's what I was trying to do. Oh, now you have lights, which is not what I wanted. I know they have some traffic tools in the game. Can I not do that? Intersections, highways, large roads. Like, I'm sure I saw in the pre-release videos that there was a way to do giveaway signs or stop signs. So I don't know why I can't do that here. I'm just gonna have to see. Maybe that's an unlock, even though I can't see it. I'm just gonna leave it. It shouldn't be too much of a problem because traffic's pretty light through here. Because I want one here, but we need to have it here. But that's fine. We'll leave it for now. There are now all these weird trees everywhere. Have I unlocked any paths? Have I unlocked pedestrian paths at all? Yes, I have pathways. Okay. Nice smooth curve there, and they interact quite nicely. And I'll do the same here. So move that one up to there. Very nice. I love the paths seem to connect a lot nicer than they did in the first one, because that was always a huge pain. And I'll actually just do one up there. And yeah, I think that's actually all that we need there as well. And maybe just make it easier. Okay, that has increased the walkability in this immediate area. I really should be doing these more often to encourage people to be walking around, but it's kind of just when you're putting down a lot of houses very quickly, it can be annoying to be thinking about that the whole time. Putting down paths like this the whole time. Like just a few paths actually kind of adds a lot of actually adds a nice look to the whole whole thing, to be honest, and put paths like that down. What am I doing? I'm going to unlock some tiles. Let's unlock these 9 for like 130,000. I didn't even check my money beforehand, so I'm clearly not very good with the. I wouldn't really trust me with any finances here. I'm just going to buying shit willy-nilly over here. So now we need to try and find some areas to farm. I'm going to use some dirt paths and just sort of stick it out in. We go 93s from there. Now we have those farmlands here. Specialized industry, livestock farming. So one of these down, and now we get to use this really fancy, cool new tool. So that's and okay, so we kind of want it as a square because that's how it works in real life. So do that to that to that, and then down to there, and that creates a nice field. That's really cool. That is a really good feature they put in here. The fact that they have a dynamic pathing and generating system like that makes me wonder if, you know, I wonder how well some modders will be able to turn that into something cool. So I'd really like to see that expanded into some other kind of something else, you know? I like to see that be used in a creative way, because I know modders are always good at doing that. So I wonder if they'll be able to find some interesting ways to manipulate that system to generate things that maybe you wouldn't have expected them to. Let's do another one here. And I think one more, maybe a couple more farm plots, honestly. I think these look really good, so I'm just going to create a bunch of them. They're really good for filling out the space and looking good while doing it. So, why are you generating something? Cool, like that kind of creates some weird little patterns here. Actually, maybe we'll erase this here and do a little. Why do you not want to build there? It's totally fine for you to be building a road there. And then maybe build another one. Where are we? Right here. There, and that creates a little one around here. All right, that's nice. And we got a little roundabout kind of thing here, and that does go over this little gorge here, but I think that's fine for a field. And then come down here, but just go that far down. And we do have a lot of housing demand still. We'll pretty much be trying to just specialize in this low density out here. I make a few little ones. Let's see if they build and generate. And maybe do a bigger one or two here. There. That's got a couple, but that's fine. Still, as long as it's got that low density look, that should be okay. Actually, I'll do one even in the middle here. That'll look okay. So what do we got for our next milestones? We have 4 development points. I think we unlocked that at the end of the last episode. It's been a little while since I did the last episode, so I've kind of forgotten where anything was. But we got a grand village coming up. With some districts or production panel policies. Offices we can now do. We can now do low rent housing. That's like more apartment buildings, which is not what we're going for. But we do want grain farming and we do want forestry, and having some transport is actually a pretty good idea. Plus some parks. So that would be good to get into. What do we want here? So we can do more roundabouts, we can do parking. Lots of parking areas. That's probably something good for realism to do. So I'm going to do that. Do we need anything here? We don't need power, we don't need gas, we don't need battery. Water treatment could be good. We have hospital, we have crematorium we could do. Do we have a cemetery? Healthcare cemetery. Did we build one of those somewhere? No, we could probably build a cemetery though. Maybe build a cemetery somewhere out here. Get rid of that. Yeah, let's put it there, why not? And we can this out here to there, and then up to there. We'll actually just maybe downgrade that. That's looking pretty nice, and what's kind of being sort of out further into town. What have we got here? So parking spaces. We now do parking lots, and we can do big parking garages, which is not what we want for now. I believe you can charge money for parking, like on-street parking, but I don't think we have that option yet. That path I put down is slightly annoying now that I can't do this. Not that I would necessarily want to. Yeah, actually, you probably don't need to put it there anyway, so that's fine. I'll put one down somewhere. If we do one here, and then we'll do a little bit of a beach drive, I think. So if we do a little road, that'll continue out there once we've unlocked all this area. But for now, we can just chill and look at the water from the dirt path. We're still running a negative, so our services upkeep is down. Can I see where that services is coming from? Is this guy here 70,000 a month for that? So it's got to be a lot of things combined, I suppose, all together, and we're not yet making enough money from people. So probably we need to expand out a little bit because there's obviously a lot of demand, but I wanted to keep that small town feel for a while. I can't do it for too long. Our population's actually gone down, I'm pretty sure, since I started. I think we were getting close to 1,000, so clearly I'm not doing something correctly. I'm just going to start or continue to do these small, low density ones further out for a little while. So let's just create a very low density, essentially just dirt grid, and then that will inform the grid that we want to have going forward, so that it can kind of have a historical feel as we have a older grid being built off of the new one. You go out like that, and then you kind of just snap in like that, and then continue on to there. Can I tie you into that, please? And then just like that. We have an informal grid. There's a lot more flexibility in the road tools. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but that does sort of mean it feels like it's easier to accidentally pull off at like a very slight angle, you know? It's easy to just pull out and then just go off like at 92 degrees, like you can see here. Whereas in the first game, it would kind of snap you a bit more strongly in like a 90-degree angle. So do that there, and pull you across that main road. And do something here. Maybe just do a single road like that. I feel like my neighbor is like building some furniture upstairs because there's just like a throbbing, like a rhythmic bang. I know what you're thinking, not that kind of rhythm bang. It's been going for way too long. It sounds like he's just like hammering on something upstairs, and it is quite annoying. But I don't believe my microphone is good enough to pick it up. I think it's fine. Ooh, we got a rockstar mansion. A famous rock star lives in this mansion. Okay, so we've got a celebrity, a local celebrity, who was popular, and he's kept his little hometown home, but done some work on it, and then we can choose to put it down something. So that's a thing here, and it doesn't actually cost me any money, so I can put this down wherever. If I can have like a nice spot for it, you know, maybe he's bought a nice plot of land somewhere. If I build a continuous row out here, let's close down out here and pretend that this person has bought out a big area out here for a nice view, and we'll make the edge of the property like there. So pretend that it's got a fairly large little plot. We'll have a few little roads coming off where some other people will have maybe bought some land. From there to there. And we'll put some more houses over here. We'll speed up our time so we go a bit faster because these guys need to get built, I reckon. And then we'll zone a bit more along our main road here. and those are getting built pretty quickly, and we'll do a little bit of commercial there as well. All right, so we've got obviously a good amount of demand. Actually, yeah, I'll keep that sped up, and you know, I will just continue to try and fill up that demand as much as I can while keeping an appropriate level of density for the town that we have, which is very small. We can expand this road somewhere. Check out our topography, because you always got to respect the topography, is what I've been told. Go up. Like that. Actually, we'll upgrade all of this to downgrade all of this to dirt. That seems to be more realistic for this. And she'll continue this along here, like that. And maybe have a separate one that goes kind of along this ridge line and can actually tie into there. And this one, because we want this to kind of follow the line of the terrain. So kind of pick a line and kind of have it follow that. So if we take this one, have this one just kind of follow around, and then eventually snap up to there. And we can have a few more little buildings on here. I kind of want, when I do like a big one like that, I ideally want it to just be one big building. I don't actually want it to be a bunch of small ones, but that's just what the game decides. Here, that should be fine, just one. Have one there, one there, it's two apparently, one there. Yeah, not too big because the terraform is going to mess up the land a little bit. We'll choose some small ones up here, maybe some historical ones. Up on the hill. Traffic still hasn't caused any issues. Presumably we actually have less traffic coming through now because there won't be any pass-through traffic. Now any traffic is only coming here because they're not passing through out to here. And I can't do that yet because we haven't got it yet. Do another dirt road across there. No, across there. And wall houses. Here. What are our guys saying? We have an overabundance of electricity, so we are selling it, which is good. Sewers could use an upgrade, that's true. Water delivery is a bit well left out of the basics. Also, it's very busy. That makes sense because we have all cars everywhere. So this main street, especially, is most people in the most unpleasant and loud environment. But that's kind of how it is sometimes. We're not in a really place to fix that up right now. What else we got? We got demand for everything, so we definitely don't need to worry too much. It's now night time, so I can't see shit. So if I want to build anything, I can at least do it in this view, which I'll need to because I didn't need to click there. But actually, we'll keep it. It's fine. Maybe build like a little one. Can we build a little house? Okay, let's see how the little house will turn out. Road accidents or bad healthcare. Let's find out. Healthcare is still looking fine. It's weird that when I hold this over here, it just tanks the frame rate. Like it feels absolute garbage when I'm doing that. So don't do that. We have here's our points here. Got these tax going. What do we got? So collecting taxes, spending that. Can't even see. Let's see if we upgrade our tax to 11. Let's see if that helps our situation, I suppose. Because ideally you want to get this to be over that. I think if we add just a little bit more people, we can just get over that line to start making some money. Okay, so this is where our money is going. That's good to know. Okay, so this is where our money is going. So our healthcare is creating the most money deficit. So we're actually... So I presume this 38,000 is the money that we get from selling electricity. So this is not what's creating the most money. Do we have any stats on our healthcare? Go statistics. Okay, so health is apparently flat. So I don't think there's well-being fluctuating a little bit. Population is just going up. Households, population Yeah, so I don't think there's actually any issues with our healthcare. So I reckon we can pull our healthcare down. So let's do 80% that. Theoretically, our budget should be balanced. I guess maybe we'll need to give that a little minute to see how we go. We get a production tab at some point when we get the next milestone, so let's try and hit that soon. You're playing with higher rent, it's probably because there's more demand than we're meeting. We just need to start putting down a bunch more people. I don't, visually I don't want the look of just having packed suburbs and this empty lots. I'm going to continue with these very low density dirt roads. That's the kind of look we're going for. So let's pull this out like, pull this out like that. So we've got a road to build off of. If we do some of these, what should we do? A little corner store here, a house here, a few houses there. I just want to get across to this large village milestone. Large village to a grand village milestone. That'll help us get our get the what do you call it, crops, and I want to get the, I think there's another like forestry or something. I'm gonna get that to fill out more of this to have it all looking nice and realistically filled out. Because right now we have just endless suburbs, and kind of like have some farmland in that to break it up. Can I pull that along there? I'll do that. No, that deletes it. That's, I guess, fine. Then we'll redevelop, but that looks okay. We like the look of that with all of the paths running in between, and we'll do the same right there. What do you mean demolish? You didn't need to demolish at all. Power keeps going out. Ridiculous. Why would power be going out? There's no... Haven't we got plenty of demand? Yeah, we've got plenty of electricity, so we are trading a lot more than we're using. So I don't know why there would be any issues with electricity. Luckily, I wasn't even thinking about it, but luckily these small roads do carry electricity, so that's fine. Do we have any police station? No, we don't. That's a problem. Let me put one down somewhere. Can I put it here? Yeah? Wait, overlap. What's overlap? It's just houses. We can delete those. They're fine. Who cares? Okay, let's put the police station. It should be kind of near to downtown, though, right? Can't think of where. Maybe this is the elementary school. Maybe that would make sense. If we do that, it's going to delete some houses, but that's okay. We can do that. And usually it makes sense to put a fire next door. So that should absolutely boost our track. So we've got over 1,000 people. All those going down. And we're very close to reaching our milestone, which is good. What are you complaining about? That is burned down. Okay, well, sorry about that. We bought the thing. I was considering maybe buying some tiles, but I can't see fucking anything, so I guess I'll wait. Daytime. Speed this up. I think if we sit here, that XP does just roll around occasionally. As long as stuff is sort of maybe pending being built, possibly. We've got our people up here. Yeah, choose level forest abodes. I imagine these would actually become quite nice looking if I was to be able to choose how they looked. Because these look pretty cheap, to be honest, but I think maybe these would start out cheap, but would probably become very much. So close to the progression. And that one. So we've got some different sizes to break it up a little bit. And what should we put a back alley back here, I think. So get deliveries and whatnot. So put that there. And we should probably maybe do a connection to something here, but I think we'll leave it. I don't really build too much when it's night because I cannot see anything whatsoever. Just actually explain that as well, because we got a lot of commercial demand. Looks like we got industry demand as well, so we can actually probably do a few along here. And I think that alone should get us across our milestone. We are incredibly close. I'll just speed up. and hopefully we can get across to the day. Alright, nice. Progression panel. What have we got? We can take a line, which we ideally don't want to do. District, production panel, we'll see what that is. Staff policies. Natural disasters are unlocked now, apparently. We do low rent, low density, offices, green farming, forestry, transportation, and some parks and recreation. So if we look at so we have transportation overview now, which we don't have any, and it's production. So this is we are making this much. So does this mean we are exporting money, I assume? Can we see that? Can we see how much we... Okay, so I think because we made... Okay, so now our service upkeep's back up again. So I assume because we put in fire and police and that ups our budget again. So even with this being a bit lower, still not making money, but we're a little bit there. So I assume this is getting exported. So I'm not sure if it tells us how much money we're making from it, but we appear... I don't think it tells us how much money we're making from this, which I would like. Apparently we have a surplus, so I assume that's getting exported, and I would assume we're making money on that. So do we now have... We have access to grain farming, so we can now plot this down, and we can create a nice thing there, and then forestry can be set up on forest areas to produce wood. So that's just where there are trees, which, you know, believe it or not, that makes sense. So if we do this out here, and then another one there, and let's pop one out here, do it there. I'd really like it to line up here, but I can't seem to make that work. If I do that, I can make that work like that. Can't really see where that ends, but if I sort of along there to the edge, and then I can go up there. So we kind of see where the edges are, although there's a bit of a hill there, so I'll just leave it on that side. I'll put another one of the grain farms here. Okay, what do you mean? No pedestrian access, no car access. What do you mean? I'm supposed to be a farm? Why do you need pedestrian and car access? This one says the same thing. Is that a problem? I've just built a regular ass thing here. Do that? Does that work? What if these ones maybe need bigger roads? So if I delete these, I can't think of what else it could be. So if I do that, if I have to upgrade these ones, let's try that again. So if I try the grain, all right, let's try that again. Now, put that down, try it to be a big one, so just go bam, bam. And actually this one we'll just do round, to be honest. We'll just do that, that. Just go there, and if we can... what do you mean no car access? You're on a road. How are you not having car access? Let's try that again. So if I just do this little one there. Okay, so that's fine. So let's redraw this. Let's see if we can get it to work. So if we go down there, we'll pull you to there, you all the way out to there. Alright, so we've got a big forestry area there. That's good. This one is behaving, so I presume I can now put down this other one I wanted, which is here. Make this weird little shape, but that's kind of interesting, right? Running on that way. Okay, that one works. Right, so it's just being weird, to be honest, and it's kind of do another one there. Guy here, shoot a few there, and maybe another small little corner store. And that's filling that out nicely. I think we'll just continue that out throughout pretty much all this area, and just try and have this as a, like farmland and whatever. What was this one again? Livestock. So transportation, I don't think we need buses yet. That'll be fun to put in. I do always really like doing transport. It's really fun to do. But for now, I think we're fine. We'll do some office zoning. Let's try some offices. So if we just do some slots there and see if they get filled out and how they look. Do I have anything else? We've got parks and rec, so this will be handy. This will make the area look nicer. So if we put a plaza there and a small park here, that shall improve things. A dog park can go here. And we've got a campfire site, so this would probably be something to put up here somewhere if we can. I hope it doesn't like level all the terrain, because it's going to look bad, to be honest. It's got to be out of the way. Maybe just here. Is there any way to like do anything that won't blow up any houses? Let's put it down here, and we'll build a little road to it. Build that first, and then build the road. Build it, and the roads will come. Does that work? No. Can we push onto there? Here we go. So now you can come out here. I'm going to be parking your cars here, and there's a little campfire, campsites. Okay, maybe do a few little roads. Can I get you to just be one big house? No, it's going to be two. All right, that's fine. We'll deal with that. From afar, I like that this looks kind of the low density that I was looking for. When you come up close, you can tell it actually kind of just looks like suburbs with some holes. It doesn't really have the low density look because the houses again, they look ridiculous. I think they've totally messed up how these should look. They're like demountable, so I guess they're trying to be like just like poor houses, but I don't think that looks accurate to anything anyone would actually build in this location. But I also can't control how the houses look, so they they're not made to feel like a lot the way I'd like, and they're not made to look the way I'd like. So in really no way am I able to get the look I'm going for, but I'm still going to just do a very low density look for now, and then I'm going to start filling in later, because I think that's a bit more interesting way to play, and that'll kind of force me to maybe deal with problems that I've caused in the past when I hadn't planned from the beginning to, have the street layout or the road layout or the grids in a certain way. I feel like dealing with the choices of the past, as far as like your road layout and how it was planned, I think is what makes part of the game fun. So I'm not going to be doing too much planning. I'm just going to sort of create low density and then have to try and fill it in with what I do from there. So I think I'm just going to build a bunch more. Maybe I can reduce stones. I can go in any of these places. I'll create a bunch of these, more of these, whatever you call it, specialized industries to fill out this area, and maybe jump back to you once I'm finished with that. Oh my god, there's a fire in progress. Where is that? Can I show me? Okay, that's fine. It's over there. I got an achievement for experiencing a wildfire, but it is fine. So we can be fine. There's no housing available anyway. Yeah, I know. Well, what can I do? Demand in that. I need to build this area out. I'll get back to it. There will be houses. Don't worry. What do you say? Dead person? I think it's dead. Also, I've got an industrial signature building, so I've got a dairy house to help with this livestock here. So we'll put that here. Industry institution we can have here, our first big industry, and then build. I guess seeing as that's a slaughterhouse, I will do some livestock farming right next door. more like new splashes from eating dinner, because ramen just, you know, because look, it's hard to eat ramen and not slurp it all over yourself, okay? Just deal with it. It's hard. And I bet if you were to do the same, you would also have splashes on yourself. So, you know what, just cut me some slack. There's a guy who's died, a girl, Kate Hutchinson, that's very sad. I filled out all this area. I actually like this area where it's got like some weird little plot shapes actually, that looks kind of cool. But the rest of it is mainly squares. This one, these are all forestry, same as this one, so it doesn't look like it's filled out, but it is. So we've got a big industry area here. We are now, we were a second ago, making money. We're right on making money. So hopefully we will sometime soon be making some. We're making money on garbage management. I'm not sure how that works. But healthcare is still the kicker. So I'm gonna knock it down to 70 and see if that gives us some money. We have a lot of surplus on stuff. I realized for a while, I didn't realize for a while that I was building all of these things on non-fertile ground. So I had these, the grain farming. There's a fertile patch here and there's a fertile patch up here. All of these aren't on fertile ground. So hopefully they are still making enough money to be worth it, I suppose. And I'm a few little housing communities scattered in between. Now that I've finished filled out this whole island, I think now it's time to probably densify a little bit in this downtown area. Not downtown, this like core area, and start building up from there. Here's a little plot land for our cool rock person mansion who doesn't have a name. These guys just come to check things out, I suppose. And still a little while till we go till our next milestone, which will be Tiny Town, which feels less impressive than a grand village, but I guess that makes sense. We have some development points that we have not unlocked. So we've got buses. We could do a train. We have a train line that comes out to here, so we can pretend that we have a historical train line that comes out here. Maybe if we unlock this next time, we can have a few services out here that we can kind of pretend that maybe these were built here to be cargo rails to ship cargo out, ship some maybe some trees, because it's like some wooded land. Let's see if it looks like probably this will be, oh no, we can actually do some farms out here. We can pretend that maybe the town proper maybe sort of started here with a little bit of industry here, and then the residential area spawned from that. I think we'll maybe do that once we have some ability to unlock some more tiles. So actually buy the train in advance for that. But doing trams, that's more of a later stage thing. We could probably do with these large parks and sports parks. That sounds pretty fun. So we can come there, and then we can do sports parks straight away. So we have trains here, so we can actually make a rail yard when we can. Now let's make some things. So we'll leave the park maintenance depot because we are running a pretty marginal on budget. So we will just for now leave it. I can't see Dick right now due to the zoning squares, which is great. We've got a large playground, which is still, to be fair, small, but that's fine. We have our elementary school here, so let's do it there. And we should do a large city park. If we do over here, and we will do a basketball court here as well, I think. We do what's there, and let's do some other ones here. So tennis court, and then maybe skate park over somewhere that's yeah, the high school probably makes sense. Maybe we'll do it just on this little bit here. Near the cemetery, so when they crack their headers open, they can just take a short little skip over to the cemetery. That works out fine. That was all right, wasn't it? Yeah. Then large sports park, we can get that at some point, and then tourist attractions. So kind of be nice once we get some. I'm really interested to see how this game progresses and how the monuments and that look later game. Right now we have lack of labour, so that's probably from the massive amounts of housing demand we have. If that makes sense. Let's in preparation. We're going to upgrade our small lanes to big ones. So there, and then can't do that apparently. Let's just delete that. Pretend that got kind of cold, and then keep that one, change that one. So not every single one of them has to be changed, but a few of the through ones definitely will. Yep, these can change. These ones can as well. A lot of these ones I've done inside here cannot be upgraded. I've just haven't given them enough space to remain. So fortunately for a lot of these, they're going to be a little bit awkward. To this one at least, this sort of main road that runs through the middle, like that, and luckily that connects onto that one just fine. Probably, at some point this should be upgraded as well. I think once we have to do some demolishing to get a better lane through there, because that's going to be a big pain to try and cut through there. So I'm going to ignore that for now and just leave those as the small roads and upgrade these ones. Alright, now let's try and pack in some people here. So this will all be low density, because then we're not really in a place to be needing to infill with medium density at this point. So let's just do all this, and hopefully there'll be enough demand that we won't be required to do infill right now, because small town America just doesn't do infill at this stage. We're only 1,400 people, right? So even though it would be actually good, I would really like to see medium density infill for towns, for small towns, kind of like they do in Europe. There's just not a thing that really happens in like America or Australia. So we will just be relying on, why is this a bad place? So we're just going to straight up just do low density and hope that is enough to fulfill the demand there is. Got commercial demand as well, so I'll fill out some of these sort of strode like road coming through here that appropriately, lots of gas stations and auto-centric places that aren't necessarily that easy to get to or walkable in any way. Although actually maybe I'll do a pavement paths through here, so it will create a little bit of extra walkability here, and I'll behind these guys. And yeah, maybe another one there. Alright, they should fill out nicely. What do you mean? What's your problem? Condemned. Wrong zone. Oh, very good. Okay, probably because I built that. Maybe fucked it up, I guess. We'll see. And then hopefully that fixes our lack of labour. So there will be a bit of an influx of population coming in. I think here we will delete that, and then we'll create a little bit of a infield here. So we go up there, and then this little alleyway can connect in there. And nope, we do residential there. Assuming people are okay being next to a or opposite a cemetery. I mean, it's actually a nice place because it's greenery and it's quiet, and there's a nice church here. So yeah, it's probably opposite the cemetery. It's actually probably pretty desirable as far as houses in Cityscape. We'll create these guys as well. That'll delete a bunch, but it's fine. And expand this one out to. Sure, I didn't mean to do that, but we'll take advantage, do that, and make it like a little bit of a weird grid, and we can then yeah, that looks nice. It was like a little mistake, but change it around and it's pretty nice. Can I fit a little park in here? One of these. Not that one, sure. Small park. No, it looks like, small playground, there we go. Alright, population. A little bit of stagnation there at the beginning of the episode. He's now doing a big jump upwards, so hopefully that helps our budget issues. We are going up in money, and now we are far exceeding our expenses, so clearly we were really needing that big influx of people. Hopefully there are some challenges to come, because I've already now doubled my... Oh, okay, there we go. So the revenue seems to be fluctuating pretty wildly, so I'm guessing that as people come in, that shows us a big influx in money, but then with a more stable population, this is probably more accurate. So yeah, so I'm assuming that will stabilize once the big influx of people irons out. So that's probably what that's about. I think here is probably an area where we're going to. It looks like here's like kind of the empty corner visually. So I think we'll do a little road here. Use continuous. Just follow along this line. Upgrade all of these along here. I can pretty much start getting rid of the. Not what I meant to do. Let's redo that actually. Pretty much start getting rid of all of the dirt roads and at least paving over them. So now they're now at least alleyways. So of course that looks really messy because that's just the way the game is. But let's create a little path to sneak around the back here if we can. From there. To that corner and then down there, straight up there. Maybe another one. Oh, actually, I think I wanted this one to connect straight up. So we'll do that. All right, Tiny Town, very nice. We have made some good XP recently with all that expansion. So now we have big alone. We have mixed housing. So we can start doing mixed housing, which. We really don't want to be doing yet at all. We can do vegetable, coal, communications, new development tree. We had mailbox post offices, some stuff, some more roadside parking fees, that's interesting, speed bumps, and energy consumption awareness. Parking, how do we do that? Is it under here? No, how do we do? Is there some tab that I'm missing? Shouldn't there? So I'm looking for roadside parking, is that development? Roads. Okay, so I didn't even look earlier. So here, traffic lights, signs, and roads are decorated. So we want that. New roads would be great. Apart from that, we don't think we need other things. We could do the water treatment. We college. Probably not big enough for a college yet. I think we need these. Fire watch tower would be kind of cool looking, just for like aesthetic point of view. Police headquarters, welfare office. Trains, you could do airports, maybe like a telecom tower. Then maybe we'll save up for that. Actually, we'll do post sorting, and then we'll do telecom tower next because I think that would be a realistic thing to see in a town, you know. So we have to do vegetable farming. Can I maybe delete one of these? You know, actually, we're just going to put this down here, and going to have this. If we do there to there, and we'll put it just sort of around this property line that I put down. I'll pretend that's kind of as big as we can do. So we go there to there to there. Pretend that's just as big as that could go. That's all the land they can grab. We have another one here, which is unfortunate for all involved. We'll do that and delete that place, and pretend that's house. Decided to start a farm, and then see if we can just really, very specifically build around these plots. So it doesn't have access. Right, there we go. That looks actually pretty cool anyway, so happy to have that. And then what else? We had coal mining if you wanted to. We could do that there. We can pretend that the coal industry set up a shop there, and that's how it's started, you know. So now we have the ability to see traffic, which is good, and to then edit this traffic. So what are we going to do? So we can create crosswalks. We can remove them, put them in. Okay. Widen the sidewalk, which will delete parking. That's good. I really like that. That's kind of modular, so that we don't need to create different versions of the road just for that. I wish it was more modular than it was, but I still am on board with the amount that it should. I think the whole game should have had a custom road builder from the get-go, so that you could just dynamically pull, like, widen out and add lanes as you want. But you know, there's at least a very, very marginal amount of that. Can I add these. If can I change which direction they're on? No. So I can. Alright, so that's a giveaway now. So that's what I want. That's a giveaway. Is giveaway. That's all fine. I just want to make sure there's no lights where I don't want it. So like over on the coming in here, I didn't want lights here necessarily. So I was going to do that and that, so that there's a bit more free flowing down there. Can I remove lights from there? No, that's fine. That's pedestrian. And I will keep the lights there though. But now we can do things like no left turn, no right here, no right. That's like extremely limiting in like what you can do, to be honest, just being able to affect these. Looks like you can affect them on either side, which is good. It doesn't apply to every incoming street, but even so, I would have really hoped to have a lot better than just that, but you know, I guess you kind of just need to go with what you can. So we've got 6 lanes here, so we can replace this if we wanted to, although that is wider, which is unfortunate. So we're going to leave that. We have a 5-lane asymmetrical, that's actually pretty nice. We don't really need to make many changes to all of these right now. I think the traffic is pretty acceptable right now. It's hard to see something to the parking, but I think traffic is not overwhelming currently, so I think we're all good. We've got some new zoning, but I don't really think we need that right now. Oh, okay, so we could put down a mailbox, which I guess we'll put there, why not? We need a post office, so that's something that we could use as a city. I think we have it, no, maybe we have to delete some buildings for it. Actually, we'll just create some new roads for it. So grab this guy. We will be deleting some houses, but we'll be creating some roads for more houses while we're at it. And you out to there. And then I think I'll let you go the alleyway for that bit. And we can probably put our post over here. So we go, over here. And then we have post sorting facilities. That's a big boy. So I probably didn't need to unlock that. So leave that. A radio mast, that'll be good. Let's put this somewhere in industry. And that will transmit stuff. Last broadcast alarm. That's more just for the aesthetics and like knowing that I know a city needs to have some kind of a tower to get communication. But you know, for the game mechanics, yes, it wasn't necessarily required right now, but that's fine. I think for now, I think that we'll call that the end of this episode. We've done some filling in of this cool area, added some cool new things, got the parks, new cemetery, a few of these big buildings like this, parks, but mainly we've done this big farming area today. So that'll be our project for today. I think the next episode, I think we will work on getting across here, and maybe we'll start setting up a coal industry and some forestry and the whatever other services were needed over here. So perhaps some vegetable farming or something like that, and some forestry, coal mining, all of that. Get over here, maybe start up this historic rail line, and maybe get back into service. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, I think that'll be it. So I will see you, if you enjoyed, in the next episode. Bye.